you want to be wealthy, if you want to, have more freedom, if you want to do more things, you got to build a business. You got to build ideas. You got to build things with others,
Right.
to get out of that. That's getting out of the matrix. The matrix is the earth that we're trapped in. What's keeping us trapped? It's struggling. That's the matrix. By finding a way out of that matrix and building your own shit, doing podcasts like this, building studios, building businesses, building ideas with people, that's what's going to get you out of that matrix. Mm-hmm. That's how I'm looking at it. That's my philosophy. And a lot of people can look at me and go, you're talking some weird shit. But that's the philosophy of it,
Because if you're working all day long, you can't find yourself.
You're not going to follow your dreams.
You're
That's
not.
the idea. You're not. It's built
Because
that
you're
way.
working all day.
That's what the Matrix was built for.
Mm-hmm.
The Matrix was built to take your dreams away, and it did for a long time. I'm just getting there. Took me 40-something years to figure that out. I thought I was supposed to be in the Matrix.
Working for somebody you don't even know.
Yeah.
Making them rich.
That's the basic. See, everybody always talks about, I'd never sell my soul. I'd never sell my soul, to do this, to do that. You sell your soul every day going to that job because you're using your energy to build their products and their ideas. That's you selling your soul to that system. That's how I see it too. And that's something I've learned over my teachings and lectures and the things, that I'm learning is that's the smallest point of selling your soul right there. So that's where we got to get out of. And that's why I said there's nothing wrong with getting a job. If you want to get a job to make money, get a job, make some money. Then use that money to build your own dreams and the other things you got to do. Exactly. That's what that's the mentality we weren't thinking of. We were thinking that job was supposed to last us to the rest of our lives. That's the matrix part that we have to get out of is use that job to build your life you want. That's why we have the studio. That's why we have these other things. Those are the lives we were building outside of that matrix. Until now, I didn't realize that. Didn't understand the true ramifications of what that meant until just recently. That I'm living in the world, or I'm starting to live in the world that I want to live in. Being a slave to the job and the system and the ideas and the taxes and the bullshit. I'm creating my world right now. And you're here with us. Awkward's Intelligence, Intox, B-Dot.
Creating our own reality.
Here we are. Welcome to our world.
You got to create your own reality, man.
That's what they say.
Real.
That's the manifesto.
Got to create your own
That's creating your own reality, putting that shit together.